Welcome to Sunday Street Poppin' Ass Podcast. It's coolest host on the Coast Bar. Y'all here with my homegirl
Drina, the co-host with the most information, the host that Drina finds out, and this week we have the owner of Wags and Swag, Ebony Moore. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
All right.
So you have Wags and Swag, and so you do the grooming, but a kennel as well?
So Wags and Swag is a pet boutique.
Okay.
With the grooming as the plus.
Okay.
Definitely when we put it out there first, it was more so for the clothing and the kennel for the puppies.
Okay.
So you sell doggy clothes?
We do. We sell high-end doggy clothes. Like
high-end dogs too?
High-end doggy clothes. More on the designer side for our high-end puppies.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Told you I want a Frenchie.
She got them.
Yeah, I got them.
Got my little price range right now.
I definitely got them. We'll work with you.
I told you
Payment
bought a
plans.
puppy. We just bought a puppy.
They told me that I need to start doing afterpay. So if you wanna,
What's that? Oh, just pay. Like, what you gonna do? Come repossess my dog?
no.
Afterpay is like you pay, like whatever the price is, you split it up into like 4 payments. I have many payments, she decided
Oh, like
to do.
installments. Okay, so you can't repo my dog now.
No, I think the way it works is like you're gonna do like an application if you want to do afterpay, and so the company, they're gonna give me my money up front, and you're gonna be paying them back 4 or 5 payments. However, y'all work it out with like a little bit of interest.
You know how crazy that'd be for a puppy that caused me to have bad credit?
I mean, listen, I've gotten a lot of calls about people asking for afterpay.
I get a shot too.
You gotta look into it.
I'm gonna look
I
into
think
it.
a lot of people do it. You ought to look into it.
So do you only do Frenchies?
No, we do Frenchies, English Bulldogs. We have teacup Yorkies, Pomeranians, and that's it. Yeah.
What made you get into dog grooming?
So basically, the breeding was my first step. Always had a bunch of dogs. Always mated the ones, purebred. But always mated them to have puppies. And I'm like, you know what? This is my thing. Like, I love puppies. And every time I'm going somewhere, I'm trying to take one off the side of the road and bring it back and rehome it and freshen it up and bring it back to its best. So I'm like, all right, so we're gonna breed them. But the thing is, they don't have puppies every day. So you gotta wait until they go in heat and things like that. So to keep that financial revenue, I'm like, you know what? Let's swag these puppies out, keep them all dressed up, bring a little bit of that North, East Coast, West Coast style down here where you could dress them up, keep them cute. So we started the boutique aspect of it. But now I have all these puppies that I'm keeping, I'm dressing up.
How many? How many?
Right now we got 12. So I'm keeping and dressing up. So I'm like, you know what? I need to learn how to groom these babies and keep their nails clipped, because that's a lot of money taking all of them and keeping them up. So that's how I started grooming.
I think it's pretty awesome.
Me too. No classes, just self-taught.
Yes and no. So I did reach out to a few groomers that have been grooming for over 20 years on the coast. There are 2 people that gave me like a little tricks and trades. Gave me like, if I told them I got stuck on something or I wanted to know how to do something, they gave me the foundation. YouTube is my best friend.
Mine too.
And then I just kind of go from there. I have 13 dogs. I have 12 in home. I just gave one to my mom. So originally I had 13 dogs. And taking them in and practicing on them and practicing the different haircuts and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. Okay, the next dog, you're a Shih Tzu, but I gave you a Schnauzer cut. You're mine, so I can do that.
One of them.
Yeah, it was fine. So practicing on them like that and just kind of learning it like that.
I got 1 dog, and I better have time for it. How you keep up with 12?
All right, so our day starts like as early as 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Feeding them, separating them, because they all have their own bedroom. A regular sized bedroom, they all have their own bedroom, and they're kennel free. We do have kennels and beds in there. Some of them decide to go in the kennel and they rather lay up in there, but they all have their own bedroom. So starting at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, feeding them, giving them a little playtime, mommy and me time, and doing that 3 times a day. So
you strong.
That alone is a job itself, and that is even more work on the days that we decide to bring them to the shop for people that wants to see them, or bath days, or they need a haircut or whatever. That's a whole nother job. But one of us break from the shop and go to the house, feed them, get them together midday, come back, do it again at night when we go home.
It's a family business. You're just not by yourself.
No, it's actually me and my boyfriend. We do it together, and that's pretty much it.
That's dope to have somebody to do it with.
Have you thought about getting into like the training aspect of it?
So I actually got into partnership with the trainer yesterday. That we are going to bring on to Wags and Swag. We were going to announce it for our grand opening March 30th.
You hear it on the streets first.
Yeah, you hear it on the streets first. He's been wanting to be partnered with a lot of these big companies. And so when he brought his dog in to be groomed yesterday, he told me that he just started out. He would love to be a part of growing with us. And so we are going to get him some business cards together, try to get him some services 3 days a week up here at the shop. And we're going to do like 3 week training. If I'm explaining that correctly, it's going to be 3 weeks.
What just obedience?
He said basic kennel training, obedience, and leash training. A lot of babies don't like to walk on leashes and things like that. Yeah.
My dog needs to be house trained. We got one for Christmas. My daughter did, a Dachshund.
Aww.
And he's very precious, very sweet, but he just likes to.
You gotta get his mind right.
He got to get it together, because he'll do good, and then it'll like go not so good a few days. So yeah, we definitely gonna bring our dog down.
Well, bring him down. Now, what's your baby name?
Milo.
Okay, I got a Marlo.
Oh.
Euro.
I got a. Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. So, potty training. That's actually been one of the easier things for me, because we started off with a Shih Tzu and 2 teacup Yorkies. And they actually trained all the other dogs that came in. At first, it was all over the place, puppies and things like that. But all of my dogs are pad trained, not outside.
Okay.
They're so small. We don't let them out just for safety reasons. We don't let them out. But
I'm gonna tell you, I stole a couple of puppies when I was little.
Really?
Yeah. I like dogs, and we just couldn't afford them. So I stole a couple of dogs when I was little.
And took them back home?
To my house?
Yeah. Your parents let you keep them?
I found them.
Oh, wow. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. And for that reason is why all of ours are inside.
Please.
Yeah, and they have their own bedroom, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, definitely for that reason.
Yeah,
Getting them from you.
Well, I think with our dog, we try not to let him go outside, because I'm afraid like a bird or something's gonna come pick him up.
And that's true. That is true. When I did learn like a few of the tricks and trades from some of the groomers online, I say online, on the coast, some of the groomers on the coast, they were telling me like things that I didn't know. They were like, oh, that's your baby. Well, you have to be careful, because at night, big birds that you don't even see during the day will come. And your baby will be either ripped up into pieces or just missing, like it was never there. And you think somebody stole it, but it's really got lifted somewhere. Yeah. And we live up 49, like social area. And so we're around a lot of woods. And so that's another reason why I don't let them out. Deers and all that kind of extra things.
Even a rat bite. Anything.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
rat bite.
Big rats.
It's big rats. I ain't seen no big rats.
Like nature rats?
Your little puppy.
Really?
My grandparents live in DeLille, and they had a Chihuahua, and a fox took off with him.
Yeah, that's
Y'all got to
something.
see it?
No.
Oh, damn.
Why would we want to see that?
No.
Well, yeah.
No.
So, do you want to one day like get into the chipping, like for the safety aspect of it for the owners of the dogs that you're breeding?
So what I would like to do is I would like to start being able to give shots, and I would like to microchip.
Okay.
Anything else I kind of feel like should be in the hands of a licensed veterinarian, but I would like to give shots and microchip because a lot of our shots now, the first litter, we went to the vet and things like that, but now that we have so many of them, we just kind of learn how to do them ourselves. So that's something that I want to get to where it's perfected, and then before I can offer that service.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a veterinarian for that?
No.
Oh, that's dope.
I definitely
You can go to the store and get shots and go home and give your baby, their own shots. Yeah, just they come with the sticker and everything around it. Keep it on the paper. You know what you gave them, how much you gave them.
YouTube, here I come.
Yeah, you too.
What's the farthest somebody has come for like one of your puppies?
Oh, so we're located in Biloxi, deep in Biloxi. And so we've been getting people from Mobile, Pascagoula, Gaucher, Hattiesburg, and just Social area. I feel like that's a nice ride from people coming from up 49 area, just to ride all the way down there as well.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm bringing my dog.
I'm bringing my dog.
I'm ready.
I'm bringing Milo down there.
Yeah, Milo, Euro.
I think that it's a very good thing that you have a passion for it, to be able to do something that you're passionate about. But animals, like, that is a huge market. Like, so many people invest. I know people that have like puppy insurance, like the as far as like the burial policies for their dogs, like all kind of stuff.
No man.
So wait, I'm with her on that. Out of all the dogs, I have one Shih Tzu, the one that I gave to my mom. And the reason why I gave her to my mom is because she did get a little older, and bringing all those different puppies in and things like that, she wasn't that friendly to them. And they're different breeds, and so she was more trying to mark her territory, and so that just wasn't her energy. So I did give her to my mom, but she is my only baby so far that, God forbid, if anything happens to her, I will definitely have her stuffed and have her sitting on my end table.
Really?
I definitely will.
Creepy.
And everybody thinks it's creepy, but I am definitely going to.
What's the attachment to her?
That's my baby. That's my baby. I've had her for so many years. I bought her in New York on vacation about 10 years ago. Brought her down here, lived with her when we moved back up there, moved back. She just been through everything with us, and she's so sweet and so smart.
Some real white behaviors, man.
Yeah, sweet and smart.
I know a lady, she had cats, and so what she did is, like, there's a place in Ohio where whenever your animal passes away, you can send it to them and they'll cremate your cat for you. But like at the end of the policy she has, at the end of her life, when she passes away, they will bury her with her, like, she's gonna be cremated, so they're gonna like put her in a plot with the cats that she had, that like she sent to them.
Oh yeah, that's not unusual.
How do you send them your deceased animal?
I mean, it's an insurance pack. It's like they have a whole cemetery just for that. Like,
do you send your dog in the mail?
No, like they're partnered with people in the area that will come and pick your baby up.
I mean, I know that you can like mail like pigeons. I know somebody that raises pigeons, and he mails pigeons all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What
I didn't know that. So this is new to me.
I learned something every week on the street.
Listen, okay, so there are people that raise pigeons, because pigeons are a breed of animal that no matter where they go to, they always return home. It's something internally in them. They know where they came from. So people will race their pigeons, so they will ship their pigeons to, like, let's say the race is in Atlanta, and people are making like these pots are like $50,000-$100,000 to race pigeons. So they will.
That's not true.
Yeah, I'm serious. They have magazines and everything. You will give them your address, so you're gonna ship, your pigeons to Atlanta, because that's where the race starts at. Mm-hmm. The pigeons in Atlanta, and then they're gonna calculate the difference, like how far your house is from mine, to make it even, to like see who gets their home the first.
Whoever pigeon get home first.
Whoever pigeon gets home first, they win, and they have a GPS tracker on them.
Boy, I'm finna get me a pigeon.
So people really like in their house pigeons?
Well, he don't keep them in his house. He has like a whole pen in the back, and he got a lot of pigeons.
I
Like,
can see how that works. Mike Tyson got pigeons.
if you're ever like, of course not geese, but like if you're ever somewhere and you see a whole flock of pigeons flying together,
get the pigeons.
their owner is
raise
training
my
them
pigeons.
I'm sure that does not smell good at all.
he would get somebody.
raise it.
He would get somebody like on a daily basis, like that would drive from Gulfport to Sosha to like get them, let them work out.
Pigeon training?
Yeah.
Jenna, where you watch this shit at?
I know
real.
somebody. It's somebody in
I
Gulfport.
gotta YouTube
It's
that
somebody
now.
in Gulfport. I'm telling y'all, he raises
Tell him.
pigeons.
Call him. Tell him come on the street.
Yeah, because I gotta watch that because I've never heard of that.
I'm telling y'all.
Tell cuz come on the streets next week.
You can go on Facebook. You get your phone and go on Facebook. They have whole groups of people that sell pigeons.
Well, look, I'm gonna think about adding some pictures
Let's
to
raise
way this way.
Let's race him. I want to
It's
race
animal
mine.
based.
You can- even if you don't want to race your own, like you can go in and put in on like the entry fee.
So the pigeon is like on the ground racing.
No,
flying.
flying.
Oh,
Across the country.
Like it's an international thing because there was a race like in South Africa, like, and you would send, but like, the bigger the city is or the farthest the location, then the more money it is. But like then they even have ways to like account for if the pigeon had to fly through bad weather, like all kind of stuff.
the reason why I thought it was on feet though, because pigeons. Listen, I'm so serious. Pigeons walk on the ground.
I know.
And when you get too close to them, then they'll take off and take a little hump. So I'm thinking like they trained them to stay on the ground and run down.
SeaWorld.
And
I get it.
And
You know what I mean? So wow.
And then, so of course, like I said, they are used to returning to their home. They're used to returning to their home. But if you have a pigeon that won a race, years ago, but it's older now, but you want to sell it because people want to breed with your pigeon, you can sell your pigeon, but they can't let that pigeon go. Like they have to keep it cooped up. Because if they let it go, it's gonna go back to your house because that's where it was born at. So like they even do that, like breeding with, former winners. They breed pigeons with those.
Okay, well I can see that.
Get cuz here.
Yeah.
He's not gonna talk
Please
about
come on the street, tell me about
He not gonna talk about it.
I gotta watch that.
Me too.
I'm telling
Come
y'all.
out by a pigeon.
It's a real thing. But yeah, some people definitely ship animals.
I don't talk about these pigeons.
Yeah, I'm lost for words on that.
So to get back to talking about wags and swag. Off the pigeons. What made you get into like the designer clothing aspect of it?
Okay, so Frenchies are our #1 seller, the high-end dog. They're the hottest thing right now, and they're very expensive. So I just felt like you don't want to. When you step out with that, you want to be seen, you want to be flashy.
Dress it up, make it real for me.
Dress it up and make it real, and everybody is really big on fashion, so I just felt like putting them in, not something that you could just go get at your big retail stores, PetSmart, Petco, things like that, the plain little cute things. I felt like exotic dogs, they need exotic clothing, so getting them some designer wear. And we got a store full of them, and it sells really good, and they look good in it. It matches their swag. That's why it's Wags and
I
Swag.
gotta come back.
Yeah.
You gotta come see us.
That's a nice dog. I need to come back.
Come get some footage to put on the show.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah, let's do it.
So like, do y'all have to go to market to get the clothing, or you have somebody that makes it specifically for y'all?
Both. So certain pieces that people ask, because a lot of people ask for particular pieces. Like I want her with a Dior dress with a tutu connected, but they want maybe blue jeans on the legs or whatever. My cousin Portia Moore, she makes clothing, so reaching out to her, and we have an altar lady down the street from us. That we reach out to. But other than that, I get a lot of stuff that's like extra small to extra large, one of each one, and I just order it from different vendors and bring it in the store.
It's dope.
Yeah, that's super dope. I'm gonna dress my dog up and take him out.
I mean, look, like it's really, if you got a Frenchie, okay, you're gonna get a lot of looks and things like that anyway. Oh, he's cute, she's cute. But then if you got one with sunglasses on,
2X.
you know, with some Nike sneakers and a little Supreme jacket, like everybody gonna be in your face. They want pictures of that. Like that's your money maker right there, you know. And then that right there, that's if it's a female, they want to know about puppies and selling the puppies, or if it's a male, they want to stud it off. Just because they see this dog in a Fendi jacket, you know, what's the stud fee? I want him.
So I got some. What about the people who think breeding dogs is just like this easy come up?
So you definitely have to love these dogs. You definitely have to have a passion for what it is that you're doing. This breeding is a job in a job itself. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of time. If you do not put the time and effort into your dog, it will show in your product. The money. It will show.
Money to make money with
you gotta
dog.
spend money to make money. Just a small disclosure, we spent like $25,000 just off of 3 of our dogs. Just 3 of them.
Yeah.
But you have to put in a lot of time. If not, it's gonna show in your product.
Yeah.
They not gonna look that good. They might be too big. They might be too small. They sick, whatever. You know, the colors don't come out the way they supposed to and things like that. So as far as breeding, I just said, you don't have the time and the money and the energy, don't do it, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and you
like
gotta
having a kid.
Oh no, it's more than a kid. It's more than a kid, because you change diapers, right? Okay, but then eventually that child gets bigger and they go to the bathroom. Well, dog poop is no joke, okay? In the house or outside, the piles or whatever, you know, it sits there. You're gonna get rid of that diaper and it's gonna go away with the trash man. So that's a lot of work. You gotta tend to those puppies, and you gotta tend to them outside. The outside of your home, you gotta tend to. The cleanliness, the smell, the keeping them up and everything. It's a lot.
So what do you say to people who feel like the prices of the dogs, you know, because, you know, they have people who, like, see one, they want one, they're like, ooh, I don't want to spend that much money. So, like, a lot goes into it. So, it's just a quick breakdown of, like, whenever y'all decide to go in on a litter, like, what all does that, I'm not asking for direct prices, but, like, what goes into it, just to help people better understand why the price is what it is.
Okay, so, we actually have our own studs at this point, but before paying stud fees are not cheap. Being that it's kind of like, what's the hottest thing right now? So we have different breeds, and our other breeds are maybe a little cheaper than the Frenchies, but the Frenchie is like one of the hottest things right now. And they're exotic Frenchies. The colors, they're not plain, you know, gray, black, blue. They're different colors. So you paying for that as well. But the stud fee, our time, C-sections, they're so small. They're not just pushing out babies like that.
Bring that up too.
Yeah, they're not just pushing out babies like that. Vet bills for these dogs are out the window. Like, we have one boy that he was 6 weeks old when we got him, and it seemed like every 2 weeks he had to go to the vet, and that was $300 easy every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he's about 6 months now, and it stopped about a month ago. From his eyes to something wrong with his ear to whatever, you know, he's tip-top shape right now, but we had to, it's the time feeding them, changing them. I mean, you kind of paying yourself too.
Yeah.
You paying yourself. So you're paying for the puppies, but you're paying yourself as well for all the work that you're doing to keep these puppies up.
They say that ain't free money.
Right.
I don't know.
Have you ever run into somebody that you didn't want to sell a dog to?
No, I haven't. No, I have not ran into someone that I didn't want to sell a dog to, but I definitely, especially in the store, even on the website, I let it know that we have the right to refuse service. If I know you, or check you out, because I check out everybody that wants to the most that I can, you know, their Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, kind of look at their background and things like that, how they're living and how things are going. If you got a bunch of dogs tied on chains in the backyard and they look like they have hungry in the back of them, all skinny and stuff, I'm not gonna sell you a dog.
Yeah.
That's good.
Have you ever thought about doing like photo shoots for the dogs?
Oh, my babies do photo shoots all the time. They actually have one scheduled this Saturday.
I mean, like for your customers that bring theirs in, like.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about my babies because my babies got one scheduled this Saturday.
You treat them like real babies though.
Real babies, 6:30 this Saturday. The shop will be closing early because we will be getting them there to take pictures. But what we just got last week was the stand to do and some backdrops.
Okay.
So we're gonna start doing like holiday pictures. Not really every day because we don't want it to be a lot, but just holiday pictures, different seasons and things like that.
It's by appointment to keep all that under control.
Yeah. Taking pictures of them. We just got that stuff in last week.
So where can people find y'all? I know you said Pass Road, but like give them the.
So we are located at 1735 Pass Road, Suite B, Biloxi, Mississippi 39531. We are between Veterans and Rodenberg.
Oh, that's right, that's right behind the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what hours?
Not that kind of trap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What we used to record.
Oh, okay.
Now it's only the Sunday streets, not the real streets.
So where can they find you? Like online?
So yeah, as far as online goes, we do have a website. Is www.wagsexotics.com. As far as the website goes, I'm gonna be honest with you. We are getting some things worked out. Everything that's in the store is not uploaded on the website. We do ship and things like that, but because
came here with a special man.
We got like ambush with so much business, and we're more than grateful for it. But I haven't really had the time to keep that website updated with everything. But you definitely can contact us online. A lot of people book online. I don't recommend that you book online because online will offer you some hours that may not be available. And so calling us, the business phone does allow text messaging. Is 228-383-3165. And calling us, shooting us a text, and we'll get you lined up.
Do y'all have an Instagram?
We do. It is called wags_N_swag. And our Facebook business page is where we both actually get a lot of business off of, a lot of contacts, and we're there all day. So it's Wags and Swag. Wags-the-N-swag. And you'll see our logo. It's the Frenchie.
And then what are the hours?
We are open, okay, Monday through Saturday from 9:30 to 6. I will be honest with you. If it gets slow, 4:30, and nobody in there by 4:30, we out of there, So if you call us and say, hey, look, I get off at 5, I want to swing by, grab something for my baby or something like that, then we'll wait around for you. But if we're not gonna just sit there till 6 every day on a slow day, especially on a Monday or Tuesday, and I do want to throw this up in there, okay? And I know this is not your question, but for people that want to get their dog groomed, Monday and Tuesday is one of our slower days because a lot of people are not open on Mondays. If you can bring your baby in on Monday, make an appointment, that's a better day than everybody bomb rushing want to get their babies done on Saturday.
I was going to ask you because I know y'all run a special sometimes on Monday.
Oh, yes. On Mondays and Tuesdays, it is $5 off of any groom for the month of March. And we are on the back of the receipts at Winn-Dixie and Rouse's, where you can get a $10 off coupon for any groom, a free anal gland or free teeth brushing. And you can also get $5 off of any $25 or more you spend as far as clothing.
And that's at Rouse's and where?
Rouse's on Pass Road and Winn-Dixie and D'Iberville.
Gotcha. Anything else, Journey?
No.
I'm ready to drop
we
my dog.
We learned a lot. I'm bringing my dog. We appreciate you coming.
All right, so I want to say this though, okay? So I know that we talk a lot about the Frenchies, but I do want to let everybody know that we do have other breeds besides the Frenchies, and we are going to look into that Afterpay program for those, it's that time to go ahead and get our money up front. But if you call about a dog and we don't have a puppy right now, it's best to still go ahead and put your deposit down and line yourself up for that puppy if you want to get your puppy from us.
Go fast.
they go fast.
Yeah.
Our teacup Yorkies, they're about 2 to 3 pounds. Everybody wants a little dog. Full grown, our boy is 3 pounds soaking wet. Our girl is 2.5 pounds soaking wet. So go ahead, drop those deposits in the Cash App. And we take our dog money, Cash App or cash. Yeah, so yeah, you won't dispute us. We know the card people in the bank gonna roll with you on your side, and you done got our baby, and there's nothing we can do about it.
It happened to you before?
What? No, it's not. No, what happened was we don't do refunds or returns in the store. Not because we don't stand behind our product, but basically because sanitary reasons.
Your dog already had it on.
Your dog already had it on.
Mm-hmm.
You spend $50 for a Gucci sweater. You took it home. You took pictures in it. You know, and then 2 days later you say, I don't want this. You know, I don't have no use for it. Now you want to bring it back and get your. No, we don't work like that. And then sanitary people. I don't know what your home is like. Fleas. You know, outside anything. So we don't do that. And so yeah, we had that problem as far as distribution of cars with that product, but you know.
Yeah, can't be mad though. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think doggy clothes is something that you buy, go home and test out.
Right. No.
Something that you either you want or you don't.
Right. Now, as far as bringing them in the store, you can try your dog on your clothes in store. Once you walk out that door, it's yours.
Yeah.
And we offer personalized clothing for those that want
custom looks.
Birthdays, names on them.
Y'all building the puppy empire.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna take over some things.
You just gotta keep it up and keep going. Stay focused.
Keep coming back to the streets.
Keep coming back to the streets.
Come back.
And I can help you with that website stuff too.
Oh really?
Yeah, I built my own.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to. I paid somebody.
Special man.
Look, I paid a marketing company out of Pennsylvania. Seriously.
We still record.
Oh, okay, you want to go?
Yeah, you tell me about it when we get there.
I thought we were done.
Well, we appreciate you coming. We hope you keep coming back, and hopefully, a lot of people will learn about everything you got going on.
Yeah.
And show support.
Well, I thank y'all for having me, and everybody, please come see us. Wags and Swag, Biloxi, Mississippi. It's a small business. We are up and booming, but it's like a one-stop shop for your fur baby. Even if you have a short-haired dog, those dogs deserve bath, nail trims, and just some loving time. So drop them off and pick them up with us.
Gotcha. See y'all again next week.